welcome to the Nth. I'm Meredith Watson.
I'm Kara Henry.
And today we're going to talk a little bit about f-stop. And I got a DSLR, 2 years ago, and I still don't really understand what the f-stop does. So Kara here, our Nth photography expert, is going to help clear this up a little bit for me.
Well, it's a hard concept to grasp, but once you get it, it's pretty simple. It's amazing. Like I've said before, practice is really the best thing you can do. So a little basic about f-stop is, actually Meredith told me this analogy, I love it, it's so simple. So if you think of f-stops as points on a picket fence, so if you have a lower number than like a 4, then your picket fence's only 4 points are going to be in focus. But if you have a higher number, like 22 say, then you're going to have more of your picture in focus.
Okay.
So if you want a shallow depth of field that's less in focus, then you use a lower number. And as you go higher, then you get more and more detail as it goes back. So does that make sense? I mean, you told me the analogy.
It does make sense. I just have a hard time understanding that and how to put it to use with my camera.
Right. Okay, so if you're using your camera and you know you want a lot of detail, then set your aperture first, then adjust your shutter to match that aperture. Like we were talking about the light meters.
Right.
So you want to get it, you know, depending on the situation, close to that center and lining up that mark with that center line. So if you want like an f-stop of 22 say, because you're doing a landscape and you want a lot of focus, then you put it on 22, then adjust your shutter.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That does make sense.
And there's a mode in your camera that will do that automatically, which is kind of
automatic
cool.
is good.
So you want to look in your manual, get familiar with your manual. Your manual is your best friend because every camera is a little different. But once you know what it's talking about, it doesn't seem like gibberish, because I know when I got mine, I was like, this is written in a different language. Are you sure this is in Chinese?
Well, there's so many pages.
There is. So if you just focus on understanding like a little chunk at a time, then it's gonna be clearer over time and you'll learn how to use it.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Kara.
You're welcome.